Okay. Fine. So let's begin with previous year questions. And these all questions have come in CAD, ZAC. Okay. So good questions. So come across a question which you think is easy, that means you're good, right? You're doing actually great. So let's begin with the first question. In a zoo, there are some lions and some tigers. A lion eats 50 kg of meat every day, and a tiger eats 60 kg of meat every day. If the amount of meat the zoo needs to procure per day is 54 per kg per animal, sorry, kg per animal, and the average number of lions and tigers is 5, then find the number of lions. So a classic example of allegation here. So as usual, I will be giving you guys a couple of minutes. So let me know once you are done solving in the chat. Let me know the correct option. Anyone? Okay. So if we talk about lions, they eat 50 kg of meat per day. And if we talk about tigers, a tiger, each tiger eats 60 kg of meat per day. And if we talk about the animal per animal, as in the average kg of meat, so this is going to be 54 kg per day, right? So I'm using allegation here because we have two quantities and their average is given. So if we take the difference of 50 and 54, this will give us the number of tigers we are going to have, which is 4. Then if we take the difference of 60 and 54, this will give us a difference of 6. So the ratio of the number of lions and tigers should be in the ratio 6 is to 4, right? Since the ratio should be 6 is to 4, it means it could be 12 and 8, it could be 3 and 2, it could be 60 and 40, right? It could be anything. But it is given here that the average number of lions and tigers is 5. So since we got 6 and 4, is it true that the average number of lions and tigers is 5? Is this true? It is. So instead of 6 and 4, let's say if I happen to take 60 and 40, the average of 60 and 40 won't be 5 as per the given question. So everything works out fine. Question asked is what is the number of lions? The number of lions is going to be 6. That will result in D option, right? Pretty straightforward. If you use allegation, it's going to be rather easy and quick. If you use weighted average, you can solve it using that also, but it will take a little more time as compared to what we have done here. Okay. Chalo. Next question. Again, I'll give you a couple of minutes. Let me know. Good, Mr. Frag and Dhruv. Good. Uh, there is, it should have been after a review, not after our view. Okay. Good, Sia. See, when you get questions related to ratios, even sometimes with percentages, it happens in algebra, it happens in numbers as well. So there are a lot of topics where you can use common sense, and it's very easy to solve such questions. Okay, so we have got Anjali, Mohan, Rama, right? Their scores are given to us as in the ratio of 11 is to 10 is to 3. Now, question asked is Anjali's score exceeded the Rama's score by. So, how much or how many marks or how much score is Anjali's score greater than Rama's? Can we say 8? So, I haven't read the first statement. Okay. I haven't read the second statement. I mean, I did read them, but I chose to ignore them. I'm only paying attention to the third statement and what is asked. So if Anjali's score is 8 more than Rama's, can I say my final score of Anjali, which is going to be greater than Rama, should also be in a multiple of 8? So with the basic values of 11, 10, 3, assuming that these are their scores, I'm getting the difference as 8. Since these are ratios, the next possible scores could be 22, 20, and 6. Since we doubled everything, the difference will double, it will become 16. If I triple it, difference will become triple, and so on and so forth. So I'm pretty sure that my answer should be a multiple of 8. The only option which is a multiple of 8 is option C, and I'm done. Right? I don't have to solve much. This is the beauty of questions related to ratios. You can solve them very easily, very quickly if you pay attention to which all given information are important based on what is asked. There may be a lot of statements and data that given to us that will be irrelevant in answering the questions. Right? Now, what would be the proper approach? Well, the proper approach would be that the scores of Anjali, we can take that as 11x. Mohan, we can take that as 10x. And Rama, we can take that as 3x. Please remember, these are the revised scores. These are the revised scores after each scores, everybody's score increased by 6. So previously, can we say their scores were 11x minus 6, 10x minus 6, and 3x minus 6? These were their actual scores. What is the relationship between these three scores? It is given that Rama's score, that is 3x minus 6, was 1/12 of the sum of the scores of Mohan and Anjali. So if we add them, we will have 11 plus 10, 21x minus 6, which is going to give us minus 12. If I cross multiply, I'll get 36x minus 36 is equal to 21x minus 12. If I rearrange, I will be getting 15x is equal to I hope we are not making, I mean, I'm not making any mistake. So I will end up having x is equal to 8 by 5. Oh, sorry, this is not 36, this is 72. So I thought, why am I getting fraction here? I'm not supposed to. 12 into 6 is 72, right? So this is going to give us 60 and x will turn out to be 4, right? So what is the difference between them? This is 11x minus 3x. So 11x minus 3x is asked, which is 8x. And since x is 4, this will result in 32. So this is a proper solution. Again, in the solution also, it's preferable if you start from the end, not from the beginning. Because in the beginning, we don't know the ratio of their scores. We know the ratio of their scores only when the score increased by 6. Right? I hope you guys got this. Next question. A very good one. So it's a very unique question. You should remember how the approach happens. The process should be known, the steps involved should be known, but you should rather remember the shortcut, the one that we are going to discuss. Okay. Okay. So what is happening here? So we have got two alloys. The first one weighs 6 kg. Okay. And the second one weighs 12 kg. So let's take them as bar. The first one is double of the next one. So let's use that. Okay. So this is a 6 kg alloy and this one is a 12 kg alloy. Then it says that one piece, each of equal weight, was cut off from both the alloys. So suppose this much was cut off from both the alloys. Same quantity. So I'm saying X kg was cut off from the first alloy and X kg was also cut off from the second alloy. The remaining component in the first alloy will be 6 minus X kg, and from the second alloy, the remaining component or the remaining part would be 12 minus X kg. Once this was cut off and the first piece of alloy was mixed with the second alloy and the second piece was with the first alloy. So what we are doing is we are mixing X kg from the 6 kg component and 12 minus X kg from 12 kg component. And we are also mixing 6 minus X kg from the 6 kg alloy, and we are mixing it with X kg of 12 kg alloy. When this is done, it is mentioned that the percentage of iron becomes this, it became the same in the resulting two new alloys. Okay. So what was the initial percentage of iron? We don't know. So I'm going to assume that the 6 kg alloy had an iron percentage of P1 percentage. This 12 kg had an iron percentage of P2 percentage. And when they are mixed, the percentage is P percentage in both. So if I look at the first case, I have an X kg alloy, which is mixed with 12 minus X kg. So this is X kg with 12 minus X kg. The percentage of alloy in these two being, this one is P1 percentage, while this is P2 percentage. Right? I hope you are able to join the portions of the alloy that are getting mixed. And then we have this 6 minus X kg, and then we have got this X kg. So these are the two. So this is 6 minus X kg and this one is X kg. Percentage being P1 percentage here and P2 percentage here. Now when they are mixed, it results in P percentage, and this average also results in P percentage. We need to find out the value of X from here. Now it will be preferable if you use alligation. If we use averages, we will have to bring in a lot of calculation. We'll have to cross multiply and everything. So if I use alligation over here, so what we will see is that P1 percentage and P2 percentage, they result in P percentage if X kg of the first alloy and 12 minus X kg of the second alloy are mixed, right? So from here, using alligation, we can say P1 percentage minus P percentage divided by P percentage minus P2 percentage. This results in 12 minus X upon X. Let's look at the second case, the second mixing that is happening. Here we can say P1 percentage of weight 6 minus X kg is mixed with P2 percentage of X kg, such that the effective or the resultant, the average being P percentage. So when this happens, if I use the alligation, I can say P1 percentage minus P percentage divided by P percentage minus P2 percentage. This is going to be X upon 6 minus X. Now, if you pay attention to the left-hand side of both of these equations that we have created, they are same. P1 minus P upon P minus P2. That means the right hand side, they are also supposed to be same, which means 12 minus x upon x should be equal to x upon 6 minus x, right? If we cross multiply, we will be getting 72 minus 18x is equal to, we will also have an x square if we cross multiply, and that is equal to x square. If we solve this, we'll get x is equal to 72 upon 18, or this will result in 4. Since it's a since we get the value of x, and that's exactly what was asked, so option A, right? So this is the process. This is the exact steps you will have to go through. If you use weighted average, it will be difficult. Now, what is the shortcut here? Well, the shortcut is, in such a question, please understand that you have two quantities. Out of these two quantities, if you suppose this is A and this is B, if you cut out equal quantities, suppose X, and if you mix them, first quantity cut out with the remaining of the second, and the second first, and then the quantity cut out from the second with the remaining part of the first. Whenever this happens, the answer is always going to be under root AB. So it becomes the geometric mean of the quantities that you have taken initially. So if I use this, 1 is 6. Sorry, I should have written x is equal to that way. A minus x and B minus x. Okay, so this will be the geometric mean of the leftover quantities. Or you can remember that x is going to be AB upon A plus B. Both will give you the same answer. They both are the same equations, but rewritten in a different way. So if I look at this question, we have 6 kg and 12 kg, right? That is the value of A and B. So I can simply say that x is going to be 6 into 12 upon 6 plus 12. That will result in 4. Kyun hoga? Why will this happen? Because if you look at this particular equation, this will get back here. दोनों सेम है, देखो x into x square is equal to 12 minus x into 6 minus x, or x will become geometric mean of 12 minus x and 6 minus x. Because it is of the same equation format, you can rearrange and say x is AB upon A plus B. I hope you understood the shortcut. Next time when you come across such a question where there is a zigzag mixing happening and overall the effect is same, you can directly use this equation. And this is not true for just ratios or averages. It is used in time, speed, and distance. It's used in time and work. It is used in geometry even. Okay, fine. Next question. Very straightforward. 2018 slot 2, I think. Slot 1 or slot 2. 17 or 18. Can you guess? I mean, not guess. Can you imagine such questions are even asked in CAT exam? Such straightforward ratio question. Very good, Asta. Very good, Dhruv. Good, good, good. A is to B is given as 3 is to 4. So I'll prefer it writing it below. And then B is to C is given as 2 is to 1. So from here, we can see that B is same in both, but its corresponding value is not same. It's 4 in one, 2 in another. So I want to make sure that B's value is also same. So I will convert this 2 into 4. Though I can convert the 4 into 2 as well. The answer will never change. So it's always better if you don't deal with fractions or decimal values because we are not good with it. So it will end up with 4 is to 2. So from here we can say A is to B is to C. This is going to be 3, B is 4 throughout, and then C turns out to be 2. So the A plus B plus C over here is going to be 3 plus 4 plus 2, which is going to result in 9. So A plus B plus C should be a multiple of 9. The only option out of these 4, which is a multiple of 9, is B option. I hope you guys understand how to find or how to check divisibility rules of different numbers. For 9, it is sum of the digits. So you don't have to actually divide 210 by 9. 2 plus 1 plus 0 is 3, not 9 or 18 or multiple of 9. 2 plus 0 plus 7 is 9. 2 plus 0 plus 1 is 3, not 9. And 2 plus 0 plus 5 is also not 9. So there's only one option. That is your answer. Good, good. Chalo, next one. Very good, Sankalp. Sankalp, can you give me an idea as to what did you do? How did you solve it? Thoda sa, just hint. You don't have to give a descriptive answer. Even if you use some hints, I will be able to understand it. I just want to see how did you attempt it, because how I solved it uh, is something that you will be able to solve it very quick, like 30 seconds or so. But for that, you would need how such questions are processed, how they are solved. Good, Sia. चलो संकल्प बता दो. Very good. Very good. Good, Sankalp. So, without doing that, I mean, without actually solving it, can you get the answer? Because that's a little calculative, isn't it? And I'll give you a hint. It's going to use the same logic that we used in the last question to get the answer quick. The divisibility rule part. Good, Saurav. So everyone, pay attention here. See, this is a question of replacement, right? Because you take out something and you replace it with something, right? The volume that is being replaced may be of the same volume that you have taken out, may be different as in more or less. You know, these are the only 3 types that you will come across. The important point over here is you can write a formula, but the formula has to be on the component that is not being put back again. In other words, the component which is not the culprit here. Okay. So when it says Gopal takes out 10% of the mixture and substitutes it by water, so whatever is being put back in is the culprit, which means I cannot solve water directly. Okay. It has got a very complicated formula. So we will not do that. We can solve what percentage or what volume of alcohol we have, the other component. From there, finally, we will have to calculate the percentage or quantity of water. ठीक है? So whatever is being added in a replacement scenario, उसको आप नहीं solve कर सकते direct. Now, how do we solve it? We will be like, what is the balance alcohol? Balance alcohol would mean initial alcohol. Initial alcohol is 700 ml, right? Now, out of this 700 ml, if 10% of the mixture is being taken out, so can we say 90% of the mixture is left? This is process repeated once again, so that means another 90% will be there, right? And if you solve this, this is going to give you 700 into 90% into 90% is 0.81. So this much of ml will be left with, or we can say 7 into 81 ml. Okay. And this is going to be 50. I hope there is no calculation mistake that has been made. No. Okay. So 56. So 567 ml. What is the percentage of alcohol? This 567 ml alcohol is out of how much of solution? Right? So this is going to be a total of 875 ml. Is it fine? Okay. I could have started with concentration as well instead of quantity. So if this is the percentage of alcohol, with what is going to be percentage of water? So we can say the leftover, which is going to be 208 out of 875, right? So if you solve this, this is going to be, sorry, this is 308, not 200. 308. If you solve this, this will result in 35.2%. Now, what could be the shortcut? See, once you know that in order to solve balanced alcohol, this is the calculation you are going to do. So from here, can we say balanced alcohol, whatever amount I'm going to get or whatever concentration I'm going to get will be a multiple of 9, because you are multiplying it with 9. 90% contains 9, right? So can we say the balanced alcohol concentration, I'm talking about the percentage or quantity, both of them, they have to be a multiple of 9, right? So if 25.4% is water, so can we say alcohol will be leftover 100 minus 25.4, which is going to be 74.6. Is this in the table of 9? 7 plus 4 plus 6? No. 20.5 would mean this being 79.5. Is this in the table of 9? 7 plus 9 plus 5? No. This is alcohol? It's not. 30.3. So it's going to be 69.7. Is 69.7 in the table of 9? Because alcohol quantity or percentage is supposed to be in the table of 9, not water part. So 6 plus 9 plus 7, no, it's not 9 or 18. So of course, this has to be the answer. Ek option to answer hoga na. So 35.2 would mean this being 64.8. 6 plus 4 plus 8, 18 in the table of 9. So yes, this is a possible concentration of water, because the counter of it is a possible concentration of alcohol, because it's a multiple of 9. So once you reach the expression or the term or the calculation part, you can save yourself a lot of time not doing any of this, because this is not easy. Some of you must be thinking, sir, how to quickly solve 567 by 875? Unfortunately, not a very quick way, right? They both are divisible by 7. So you don't have to worry about it. It will get reduced, but still won't be easy. I hope you guys understood this. It's not about solving questions. It's about solving questions fast. It's about solving questions using logic, using a lot of options help, right? So, any doubts? Go ahead and ask. Feel free. Don't be shy. No? No one? Okay. So, day after tomorrow at 11, that is on 23rd of June, coming Sunday, there is going to be an online panel discussion with Aditya Shukla. I am Ahmedabad student, and Ankit Anand, also from I am Bangalore. Okay, they are going to discuss about how to crack CAT. So if you guys have any queries, please feel free to join us. For that, you will have to scan this QR code. Okay, once you scan it, it will take you to the registration page. You register there and please join us. Okay, whatever queries you have regarding CAT preparation, whether you're working, whether you're a college goer, whether you are a dropout, how should you prepare? What all things should be considered? Okay, chalo. Take care, everyone. Thank you. I'll see you guys again soon. Until then,